Because now they are asking you people to come to Finland and to go to ICC to prove these things. And now all of a sudden you are dropping the charges. You are dropping charges of terrorism. But you said this man was a terrorist. You said he's a terrorist. And you are dropping the charges from Nigeria. You didn't even come here to explain how these things came about. And you know what? The Finland, look at what the Finland said. Up till now, we have not found Epka guilty of any offense or crime, but we are still under investigation to investigate everything that the Nigerian state brought against the Finnish citizen, who is Simon Epka. We are still under investigation to investigate all these things. And do you know what? If at the end of all this investigation, because I know the cyber incitement as well will be dropped, they didn't find Simon Epka guilty of all these charges, Nigeria will face a lot of sanctions. I can beat my chest to that. I can beat my chest to that. And let me continue to debunk the lies that Simon Epka is arrested. Simon Epka was never arrested. I can beat my chest to that and tell you he was never arrested. Simon Epka was invited. Simon Epka drove himself to the Finnish authority police station to answer questions, and up to today is still submitting evidences against Nigerian state. And they are here fooling you people, fooling the Nigerian citizens that Simon Epka is a terrorist. They thought this was Nigeria. They thought by, making all these frivolous allegations against Simon Epka, that by that they have dropped the terrorism attack, the charges, they dropped the terrorism charges against Simon Epka. And now what they are now bringing forward is cyber incitement. Nigeria, you people are mad, completely mad. Nigerian government, you are completely mad. How can you drop terrorism charges? Because now they are asking you people to come to Finland and to go to ICC to prove these things. And now all of a sudden you are dropping the charges. You are dropping charges of terrorism. But you said this man was a terrorist.
Hey, depending on your time zone and location. Yeah.
So you can see how the Nigerian government operates. You can see how this particular Nigerian government operates. They know they have no evidence against Simon Epka. Rather, we have more evidence of them invading Biafraland and destroying innocent homes and bombing down buildings. I want the evidence. Me particularly, now, I know and have seen the Nigerian terrorist army destroy homes in Biafraland. Do you understand? If you can check back our previous videos, then you can understand what we're talking about. Look at what is happening on Freestyle. Look at what happened yesterday in Olo. You can see how every day this particular government you keep forming new security units. No more Ebubage again. No more vigilante group again. Now they keep forming different departments, causing havoc everywhere. Look at what is happening in different villages now in Southeast. Look at what is happening. So that is it. They have no evidence. They have no evidence against Simon Epka. So it's a great news. It's a great news. Because we the Biafrans, we the true Biafrans, will continue to defeat them. We will continue to defeat them. Now listen to this secret audio. They understand what we're talking about.
No longer come out because you are looking at him the same way you are looking at the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to know today that you have failed. I have not come here to please anybody this evening. Neither have I come here to tell you you must follow this person. But I'm going to show you some certain things, some few things that you are not aware of it, because the first music that I played said, what you don't know is bigger than you. What they don't know is bigger than them. I will show you some things that are very, very important that you may know where you stand. When I show you what I'm showing you, I have not come here to do exposition. Neither have I come here to talk without showing you anything or without showing you evidence. I have come here to show you something, not to talk to you, but to show you something. And after showing you what I'm about to show you, you will then know your own stand. Today's date is, of course, the 11th day of December 2024. And the time right now is exactly 34 minutes past 8 p.m. in Biafra territory. It is 34 minutes, top of the hour, wherever you are listening or joining me from. It is 34 minutes, top of the hour, irrespective of your time zone. So this is a live presentation. I told our people that those who are fighting, I don't know why you're fighting, I don't know what you're fighting for, but please, 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 and please, call a cabinet meeting. Invite me to this cabinet meeting. Let me hear from the horse's mouth so that everybody will be there and speak for themselves. I will issue my word, I will advise and also plead for forgiveness for anyone who has wronged each other. I will plead on their behalf so that peace would reign and we will join hands together and move the Biafra forward, especially in this critical time. And I also say, unless if you are not genuine in heart to fight for the freedom of Biafra. I made it clear that unless you are not genuine in heart. When I said that, I waited that Friday, end of that Friday, the next day on Saturday, Monday, and then a Biafran man that I usually listen to, a Biafran man that I give so much respect. I listen to him so much. I always take his advice. Called me on phone, who is not even in this whole thing, who doesn't show anything in the public, who is not in the government, not anything, but he supports Biafra from the depth of his heart. He called me on phone. Remember I told you that I don't want to receive any call from these people who are fighting. I only want a meeting. I said I only wanted a meeting whereby I will be there and listen to all people. I waited at the end of that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No invitation, no call, nobody sent me anything. On Monday, then that very Biafra man called me on phone. We began to speak. He told me he has heard a lot of things, and some people say that I am among those who want to bring fight in Biafra government. I said, like, seriously? I said, anyway, I don't have anything to say. I asked him, did you in any way listen to my broadcast that I made on Friday? He said, no. I can't take information from social media and give to Biafrans. Because of the phenomenon social media take your side. I can't do that. Oh, Kenya Kambo. If I'm go dibu no. So Biko, I don't make again meeting. Only me, you, and Ogenkere together. Let us iron this out. Let us take Biafrans on our ways. More bono nuncha ononaba especially do Biafra and Biafra freedom at heart. Did you hear what I told her? Let us take Biafrans unawares. Let us come together. I want to have you and Ogenkere on a meeting to resolve this. Let us take Biafrans unawares. Those who are watching on social media, listening to all kinds of gossips on social media, let us take Biafrans unawares by resolving the matter inside. By resolving the matter inside. Pay attention, my wonderful people of Biafra. I will appeal to you to honor this meeting. After I can finish this record, now, I will still send another voice note to Mazo Genkere, making the same request to you. You are the first person that I'm sending this voice note to. We finish here and I will record another voice note to Mazo Genkere, making the same request. Because all I need from you is to give me go-ahead order to host the three-man meeting, to call for the three-man meeting, which is between me, you, and Mazoge. Can we iron these things out in order to to maintain that word Biafra first before individual, accolade or whatever. Because ejikomi egumi ibere na ni we na yogi jafa chineke we na ariogi. And the instant the sipalogi voice note record all again ki send the alia. Obuna two of you did not respond to me or give me the opportunity, the go-ahead order to call this three-man meeting. At the end of the day, I will still play this voice note to the Biafran people to show them that I come the culture. I'm I don't know what I'm not there. So, Biko, I will appeal to you just to give me go-ahead order. Just tell me go ahead and call for the meeting. Only Muwagonwa with Mazogi. Finish. We are done. And I believe after that meeting, we are going to come out with a resolution that will bring everything together, everything be clear to everybody for us to move forward. In case you don't know, Mazi Samana is counting on me because all money I be do this thing. If this government to you for now, all Kwamuna Simona Babidoria. All Kwamuna Simona Babidoria. In case you're a journey about that time. So, Biko, I will appeal to you. Just give me go-ahead order to call for the meeting. Thank you. God bless you. I will be expecting to hear from you. Thank you. Hello, the Honorable Finance Minister, Mazo Genke. All right, Biafrans, my wonderful people of Biafra, the first voice note that I have just played is the one that I sent to COS, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Before I play the second voice note that I sent to Ogenkere, I want to ask Biafran people who are watching this very broadcast now, please, after listening to this very voice note sent to the COS, please, my fellow Biafrans, is there any wrong word, wrong statement, wrong move that I have made? Is there anything wrong with what I have said, my appeal, or the move that I have taken? Is there anything wrong about what I have done? Please. I want Biafrans who are listening to me now to confirm in the comment section after listening to the voice note that I personally recorded and sent to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Is there anything wrong that I have done or said in that very voice note? I have seen more than 100 comments already and all of them 100% is no. There is nothing wrong. Now pay attention while I play the voice that I sent to Ogenkere. Hello, the Honorable Finance Minister, Mazi Ogenkere. Udo deregi. Udo degi machineke. Amamne ofuma. Biko onwelo reason you were send this voice note now. I have already sent another voice note to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I want to make a request. This request in Cholima, because on my last broadcast, I think that was day before yesterday, I made it clear that no more going Kusaidia. I told Biafrans that I'm not on Kusaidia because I cannot take, because of what I'm hearing on social media, and then making my own stand, or maybe na DC from your own side, na bom na phone, na gwame a lot of things. Pasalundi on at the other side of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze against them, and in this side in Dr. Ngozi Orabueze na bom na phone, na gwam some things against ndi on your own side, and then these two group enelo na miejia where make my own decision, and then follow this person, or this is where I am. I can't do that, or debut no cambo. If I'm debut no, and in the bus na dikana rebi ben on no phone. So because I have the restoration of Biafra at heart. Actually, when the Biafra, I want to call for a meeting, a 3-man meeting between Muwa, Gunwa, Mazi Ogenkere, and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Only 3 of us will be in that meeting. Because I want to hear from the horse's mouth, from both of you, while both of you are present in that same meeting. Because anything up na phone and Ngozi Orabueze anoro there ko nwiki zara onu ya, I can never go with that, whatever you tell me. And obukan na Ngozi Orabueze bom na phone, gwam anything about you, against you, without going no there zara onu ge n'iru ya, I can never go or run with that, whatever statement she may have said or told me about you or against you. So that's why it is good for 3 of us to come to this meeting. Let us iron things out, unless any other agenda or no between 2 of you. Bunobi, I don't know. I am very, very sincere and plain, because I don't when the Biafra Omazi Bayataga Alpha. Biko Ejimobi Chineke na Yogi. Where we better na bonani, when I yogi. All I need from you is to give me the go-ahead order. Just give me your consent to call for the meeting. I will call for the meeting. It may not be today, Sunday. You can tell me, okay, name Bosido.nogede.mwefe. Njukwa COS. Because I want to go number ya, obolum na phone. Yotago. Odo emisrim the call, man not drop or message, no COS. So I will confirm from her if that date is okay. So that we'll put a common ground that 3 of us will come together. Initially, during my broadcast, I requested for a general cabinet meeting that I should be invited in order to speak and hear from everybody. But Oto's wedding now, I don't want to wait, because things keep on spoiling on a regular basis. So I may not wait till that Saturday, not Saturday, Friday deadline, which will make it 1 week, say body meeting. Because I am not putting any authority or order. No. Ejimobi Chineke when I everybody. Obono no Biafra at heart. unless someone any evidence of sabotage against anybody. That means all in-house fight, we can settle it. Unless someone any physical and substantial evidence against anybody of sabotaging Biafra or working with Nigeria government as the way has a as the way has a evidence of that, that will be fine. Or what the evidence? Or can no evidence? Can I don't wear this meeting? Are your nothings out? On your malo ifeneroya or Debianako. Let us put Biafra first. This voice note in send delegate now, like as I said from beginning, send the column COS in Kea. In can send delegate now. Obukano reject ya my call. Ogeme eku uchemu. Basalu this whole thing. I will play the same voice note. My can send the COS. My can record rogi kita. I will play it to Biafrans. Because you people have never invited me to your cabinet meeting before. Till today. Yotago. So even Choko no malo bonamazi samane counts on me. Because this government well today, Okamona Mazi Samane Babidolo that fight. Today. I took a lot of bullets from the OS. I was the first person that stood against the in-house fight generated by the DOS. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. I'm the only person and the first ever person who stood against it. And that Monday, enmity. Obutelomo Nakandi DOS. So Biko, I need your permission to ask me to go ahead and call for the meeting for 3 of us to iron it out and move forward. Thank you so much. I'll be expecting to hear from you as soon as possible. God bless you. All right. Now, the second voice that just finished is the one that I sent to Ogenkere, the finance minister. So, I want to ask the same question that I asked before. After listening to this very 6 minutes and 55 seconds voice note to Mazi Ogenkere, did you hear or see any mistake, any error, any fault that I made in recording this very voice note and sending it to Ogenkere? Did you see anything or wrong move that I made? Is there anything like that? So that I can start now to blame myself. Anything like that? Of course, I have received almost a lot of comments already telling me that there is no wrong thing that I said or move. Now, my fellow Biafrans, I want to start showing you the things that will shock you. I want to start showing you things that will shock you to your bone marrow. I told you if this broadcast will take us 3 hours today, we will be here. Because after now, I'm not sure if I will be coming out again to speak about this. So any of you or your brethren or your brother or sister who is not here to listen to this broadcast or come back later to listen to this broadcast, it is not my fault. I have done my own part. So before you call me on phone asking me, Biafra Unite, what is going on, please make sure that you listen to this very broadcast till the very end of it. Even though it's 3 hours, make sure that you listen to it till the very end of it. Because so many things will be revealed this very night or evening moving forward. And I may not, because I don't have time for saga. I do not have time for saga. If I who did I saga? When I don't have time for saga. If you hear me sagaring anybody, they call me a fool. I don't have time for saga. Biafra on my mind. The liberation of Biafra on my mind. Therefore, I have no time for saga. Now, my fellow Biafrans and of course lovers of freedom, I want you to pay attention that you may see the response that I got from these people. First of all, I will show you the one from Ogenkere because the one from Ngozi Orabueze was a bombshell. This one is from Ogenkere. Pay attention. No, say it go. This one is from Ogenkere. You can see his name there. Ogenkere GRE Finance Minister. Ogenkere did not respond to me. What he did, look at the voice note here. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Can you see it clear? If you cannot see it clear, maybe let me know in the comment section so I can zoom it more. Can you see it clear from your end? As you are watching, whether you are listening from your phone or you are watching on television, your computer, can you see it clear? Okay, fine. If you cannot see it clear, let me zoom it more. Let me zoom it a little bit more so that it is bolder than what it is now. Okay, you can see this one is from Mazi Ogenkere. You can see his name there. GRE Finance Minister. This is pure life and this is his profile picture on WhatsApp. There's no need of showing the number. This is Ogenkere's profile picture on WhatsApp. If you have his number now, go and check. This is his profile picture. Unless if he's watching now and decide to change it. Now, this is the voice note here. 6.55 seconds. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. He did not respond. What he did was to call me. After listening to the voice note, he put a call across. You can see here, this is missed voice call. I did not pick the call. Because my request was to give me go-ahead order. Just write it for me. Fine. I am fine with your suggestion. You can call for the meeting. That's what I wanted. Just write it for me. I don't need a conversation. I don't need any call from anybody. Mazi Ogenkere called me. I refused to pick the call. I didn't pick the call. You can see it's a missed call. After listening to the voice note, he called me, but I did not pick. Now, my fellow Biafrans and wonderful, and of course, the lovers of freedom, I want you to pay attention. This one was the response of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. You can as well look at it here. This is her profile picture on WhatsApp. Anybody that has her WhatsApp number should go and confirm it. As I'm speaking to you right now, this is the authentic number, WhatsApp number of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. This is her picture, and of course the BLGIE, logo down the picture. This is the same way it is even on the website, if I'm not mistaken. I may not be sure about website, but this is her authentic WhatsApp number, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Now, after sending, this is the first one she called me, which I missed, the missed call that I talked about already. Then she sent me a message, call me, COS. That was the message she sent me after missing her call initially. Now, this is the voice note that I sent her, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. Immediately after listening to the voice note, she listened to the voice note immediately. She didn't waste time. Immediately after listening to the voice note, what she did was to send me a message and insulted me. She said, do not drop this type of nonsense to me again. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze insulted me. But that is not my problem. You can insult me as much as you can. I don't care. In as much as you are doing the right thing, I will always support you I don't care who insults me or who likes me. It's not my business. My business is Biafra first. Once you are doing the right thing, I will always support you. It doesn't matter how you take me. No problem about that. I must not be your friend for us to join hands together to fight for our freedom. I must not be your friend. As long as once we are fighting for the same thing, genuinely fighting for the same thing, and we are genuine in heart, you must not be my friend, and I must not be your friend. So it doesn't matter about the insult. I don't care about the insult. You can insult me as much as you can, no problem. Look at what she said to me. Do not drop this type of nonsense to me again. Directly from Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. No denying, nobody can deny it. If she denies, anybody that denies it, then I will show the number. I will now show the number. When I come again, if I see anybody who deny that it's not from Ngozi, I will then show the number by the time I will come again. So I want this broadcast to be the last one. But anybody who doubts whatever I'm going to say this evening, I will show more information moving forward. Now, as if this is not enough, my fellow Biafrans, having shown you the voice, having played the voice note to you, and having shown you the things that I supposed to show you, or the evidences of what has happened already between me and these two people, it is time to begin to show you the reality on ground. I want us to pay very, very good attention as we move forward. I have a lot to show you this evening, my wonderful people of Biafra. Remember one thing. Remember one thing. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. Somebody said, I cannot call our PM and the finance minister for a meeting. You are nothing but a coward. I have called PM for a meeting very many times. A lot of times. Our PM you are talking about, I fought for him. Maybe you just joined yesterday and then you are talking nonsense. I have personally called PM for a meeting for quite a number of times, even before these new faces. All these ones claiming Mr. Minister of this, Minister of that. Before they joined this very fight for freedom, it was me and PM, it was me and PM. Before BLGIE, it was autopilot. So, I have called PM for a meeting for several times. I called PM for a meeting with Dr. Azoka. Madam Azoka. I called PM for a meeting with Dr.